On the road, yep. Back again. And today I got a good one for you. I'll bring you highlights from my trip to Grimsby. Been on the cards for so long. We just haven't managed to get up there yet. But before we do get into it, did you check out last week's? Yeah, that was where FC. In that one we asked for 10k likes, and in this one as well. If you enjoy the videos and you want to help the channel out, drop a like. I'll give you a couple of seconds while we waffle on. And also, if you're watching these videos and you happen to not yet be subscribed, hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when a new video comes out on the channel. And that, my friends, is us set. So you can't really see the sign on the left, but the A13 is closed in both directions up ahead. So we're going to have to go the back way. But the only problem is, brilliant, I've been sitting here literally half hour in the same spot watching Steve deliver Tesco's to Tesco's. Now, as much as I think that's brilliant and I can do that all day long, today is not that day. Today is the day we travel up north. Today is the day we visit Grimsby Town FC. Now, what we want to be doing is taking a right, but we can't because traffic. It's gridlocked. The train station keeps opening and closing, and just after that, we've got a petrol station, which I think is causing the issue. Everyone is queuing for the bloody petrol. And you guys might actually be like me. You have to feel like you're moving to be making progress. Now, this is not making progress. We're actually going back on ourselves, further away from where we've got to be. But look at this. It goes on and on and on. Oh, don't worry. As it goes around here, it goes on and on and on. Oh, and just up here, it keeps going on and on and on too. So, yeah, part of me thinks I made the right decision. Part of me thinks, what the hell am I going to do? But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to loop round. Look at this. No traffic whatsoever. We've got this. Actually, no, we haven't. I just tried to get on the A13 there and, yeah, closed. So we're going even further away now. It's also just started raining, which has dampened my mood. But I know these roads, I know these streets, and I can get us somewhere if we need to. And through sheer perseverance and a little bit of patience, I find myself further down the bloody A13. We're going back on it. We're back on track. Now, I said to myself, if I don't get to Charlie's by 11, I'm calling it off. But look at this. This is the bloody A13. It's clear as day. I feel like I cracked the Da Vinci Code. Sign on the left tells us we're going to go to Gray's, my old manor. Did someone say Gray's, my old manor? And here we are as we go past the best place to grab your shopping. Of course, it's Aldi. And as you can see, the demand is clear. Come on, mate. I know you got toilet rolls to stock up on, but we got to get to Grimsby. Moments later, I find myself in a complex home to the man we call Charlie. And yes, you're all going to be annoyed that there wasn't a width restriction that nobody wants to go through, but unfortunately, we couldn't go that way. But because I love you all and you're dying to see it, fast forward to the evening after the game that we've just been to. And this is Beyonce, give me the green light to the width restriction that nobody wants to go through from the other side. I know you've all wanted to see it. Some of you may have before. Here it is, in all its beauty, in all its glory. At which point I think it's a perfect time to say, can we hit 10,000 likes on this video, please? It'd be much, much appreciated. Go. Hello. Petrol crisis? What petrol crisis? We're just going into the Morrison's pump here. We're 10 minutes ahead of time, so we're going to top up, stock up, and then go all the way non-stop to Grimsby. Rest in peace, Charlie's bladder. That's £32.63 spent on everything, ever. Just to be leave, something starts beeping in the back of my car.
It's definitely in the back.
What is it? Wrong answers only in the comments. So like most long trips, our journey starts on the big bad boy in 25. It just started raining, we're going on the M11. And suddenly we find ourselves on the A14 going up north. And according to this Navis, we're going to get there at 2:26. That's brilliant. Sometime later we go through a double bit of civil engineering. Consider going to the Air Museum on the left. We've got a limited amount of time because we're going to name Grimsby Town Football Club. We were founded in 1878. That was Grimsby Pelham. A year later in 1879. That was Grimsby Town Football Club. They find themselves in the National League, Step 1 and non-league of course. And yeah, they play their football at Blundell Park, which has a capacity of 9,031. Apparently it's all seated. Heated? Probably not, but it is bloody freezing up there, so they need to sort that out. Yeah, we're making our left here towards Lincoln. And judging by the weather, we really are making our way up north. And first sign for Grimsby, we're getting somewhere. It's always a beacon of light when you travel far and you see the name you're going to. Not long after, we find ourselves in some form of civilization. There's people here. I can see black and white stripes on someone. We are very close. Someone told me to park a few streets down from the ground. That's provided we get there before 2 p.m. It's currently 2:26. At this point, we're slowly driving further away from the ground in what feels like a bit of an industrial state. But don't worry, people. As we go around this corner, there is a god. Am I going to squeeze into this parking space on the right? Yes, I will. I'm taking it. That's mine. Welcome to Grimsby. It's grey.
I need a wee.
That wee will happen very soon, Charlie. We're en route, and while we're en route, let's bring you... So after last week's visit to Where FC, XGL noticed that Smiv was missing the where you been opportunities. It's normally how you been, but where you been absolutely works. Obviously wasn't on top form last week. I do apologise. # United jumped in, didn't they? Febo! Smith of the GOAT. Imagine seeing that pop up 3 or 4 years ago. You would have assumed that they'd been hacked. Might have to double check. Spencer, Seb, everything alright over there? Yeah, 417 and counting like that one. But it wasn't the top comment of the week, was it? He's currently a member, rocking a Champions League badge as well. We got 535 and counting likes. I gave up counting the seats last week. Bridger sat down, counted 282 seats. And he said if I get that many likes on this comment, he might make it into... He did. He came, he saw, he conquered, he made it. Well done, Bridger. And if you want to join the squad, become a member, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. The initial thoughts of Grimsby is there's a lot of rubbish about. When skips are being used like this, the skip men ain't going to pick them up. Hence the backlog in rubbish everywhere. Oh, there's a stadium in the background there. So it's a walk up here and a walk down there. We can finally say we've made it to Grimsby Town Football Club on time as well. The time police will be happy. This one was £22 to get in. For the sake of Charlie's bladder, this was the first stop. Second stop with these steps. We didn't stop. We kept going. And it led us to a magical place. A place we like to call a beautiful game. This is football. Now, I'll tell you now, we're actually going up more steps, whereby our view for today is this. They did mention restricted view, but we can get around that, can't we? Can't we? Oh, yeah, and this is bang on the sea. See it in the background? Kind of glad I come up now. Wouldn't fancy the temperatures in the winter, that's for sure. Anyway, time, please. Look, it's Grimsby Town FC versus Dover Athletic in the National League. We got here on time. Happy? Anyway, Dover decided to come out as Fiorentina in 1998. I think I can spot a wild Rui Costa in there, but I've definitely left Battistuta on the bench. There's Mandy in front just getting a photo of the football at the football. And just like that, we're ready to go. So I get the feeling Mandy in front doesn't keep on top of her text messages. And today's 90 minutes is being used for just that. Ladies and gentlemen, this was cleared by Grimsby. Why is that special? Well, it felt like yesterday Grimsby were away to Cambridge. And everything that night was, well, you watch. Now get used to this. Crossing into the box by Cambridge, cleared by Grimsby. So Cambridge decided to go back to plan A, put the ball in the box. It's cleared by Grimsby. But it is sometimes nice to have a plan B as the ball's put into the box. Cleared by Grimsby. But wait, what if I told you that the ball was put into the box and it was cleared by Grimsby? It's like Dion Dublin's stairs leading up to the bedrooms. Except this is Cambridge. It's cleared by Grimsby. So as time ticks on, I got this cross that was put into the box and it was cleared by Grimsby. Cross into the box, cleared by Grimsby. Come on, guys, you've got to change the record because right now I'm seeing another ball into the box which is cleared by Grimsby. Oh, hang on, ball in the box. As far as I'm concerned, Grimsby have got the best defence in world football. Mandy in front, if you could just let all your friends know that you're at Grimsby Town FC, the best defence in world football, that'd be great. So much going on here. Food needs some at some point, don't we? Club, shop, in a garage, that'll do. Looks like Torricelli's struggling. He's won it all. Can't handle Grimsby though, can he? So we look around, I think they call this the main stand. Kind of mainy, kind of standy. Story checks out. Behind the goal there, that's where you'll find the away fans. Bloody southerners. As I look to my restricted view, that's the pontoon. Did try to get tickets, but it was sold out. Look at this. Let me tell you, Carapol clear polycarbonate is never clear. It never is. Many, many, many years ago, we got it in our conservatory. No good. I'm guessing that's why they took these out for the idiots like me that bought restricted views. I'm glad I did because I get to see the mighty Mariner trying to hype out the crowd. As we look to our right, we've got a scoreboard, a digital one. Love it. Now, I can confirm Justice for Shoes at Blundell Park is a thing. Look at them. They've even got seats and everything. A couple more promotions and they might be heated. This is great. They're getting an eyeful and having a really good time. Now, we're not quite sitting on the dock of a bay, but we are watching the ships roll in. And I've got a £10 bet with Charlie. That boat doesn't make that floodlight before 25 minutes. Do you think he's up for it? Yeah. It's on. Whack the anchor in, son. Half-time food on Charlie. But what's this? I don't know, he's got a way of it, but Carmine Esposito, as the last man dragged someone back by the shirt. Only a booking. Tell you what, that boat's making some decent progress, isn't it? Well, you know what? I didn't mean that red boat. I meant this red boat up here. If the game goes on, we get a shot from distance. Mandy, how's those texts coming on? They're alright? No, still got a few to go through. I'm surprised they let Mandy in today, given the boots he was wearing. Closet Dover fan, I think. More Grimsby pressure. It's not the sort of football you would associate with Grimsby Town, but they are looking good out there. They're playing some good football. I'm fairly certain a goal isn't too far away, I'm telling you. That's not a goal. What is it, Charlie?
Penalty.
And here is that penalty. He has missed it. The despair. But don't worry, 23 minutes in, there's still plenty of time. Also, I'm not seeing any of those boats either, so I'm guessing Charlie has won that bet. Despite all the excitement and despair, Mandy's still texting. And Justice for Shoes is still a thing at Blundell Park. Anyway, Grimsby have a corner we can't see. We can certainly see this. Oh, yeah, Grimsby 1-0 up. Couldn't tell you who scored, though. I wasn't watching. Yeah, 27 gone, 1-0. What about a 31? Stop. Stop music. Stop everything. I want to be a football mascot. Like this. This is what I want to do. Just once. We'll tick that off the bucket list. As you were. Alright, yeah, whatever. It's 2-0 to Grimsby now. Story checks out. Scoreboard confirms. What about on the 33rd minute? There you go. There's another penalty in the mighty Marinese. Happy about this. Can't miss again, though. Surely. to say Grimsby are running riot. 35 minutes for me, it's all about getting to the front of the queue. Despite getting everything from the petrol station back in Essex, I'm still hungry. Plus, that was like 4.5 hours ago. Cut me some slack. So we go down a number of stairs and eventually get to Beast Burger. I suppose we've got to go out, haven't we? Beast Burger it is. Unfortunately, they can't serve us until half time. Something to do with electric cuts or something? I don't know. So basically just standing in the rain, getting wet. But that's nothing, is it, Smiv? We'll find out more in a minute. Yeah, I've got to say, it's nice down here at pitch level. Seeing a lot of action. I even saw this. Update, they've started cooking, good looking. Because this thing with the electricity, they're only serving small burgers right now. Now hang on, there's nothing to cheer about. I want a big burger, double burger, but actually Grimsby just scored. That's 5-0. 5-0 at half time. Madness. Someone's happy. Yeah, half time, I got my burger, and this one sent me back £4. And I'm not going to lie, I was concerned. Really concerned when I saw this. But the look on Charlie's face says otherwise. Okay, we'll give it a chance. But it's at this moment I realised something. I think I've left my car keys in the car. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're in the ignition. Yeah, that happened. Not gonna lie, I was nervous. Mum's spaghetti. And for the second time today, we're doing this. And we are literally dripping wet at this point. We're beyond wet and we don't care anymore. We do not care at all. Sod it. Eventually we get back to the ground. And eventually we get that back in. Thank you, stewards. Thank you so much.
You know what? I thought we got rid of them. Chucking out some of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah, love you too, Barry. Cheers. Right, yeah, so it's up these steps and then up these steps. And I've got no concept of time right now. How much we missed? Just over 15 minutes. That's not bad going. We ain't missed any goals either. As the rain comes down, the sea gets choppy. Remember, when times are bad, thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy. Got that in there, didn't I? Down in front, Graham's gone for cheese and onion. I mean, it's not a bad choice, but there are better flavours out there. I was thinking about what those better flavours are. Six of the best. As always, I just took a photo of the football. Practically on Instagram, didn't I? You can follow me on there if you want. Obviously, it's been quite a one-sided affair, but other than that, I really do feel like we're back at the football. It feels like football. I know it's nowhere near, but Coronation Street theme, please. Oh, look, it's Peter. He's taking a photo of the football. Now, some might say I haven't put it in enough, considering who they are and what they do. Well, this has just been cleared by Grimsby. But they don't always clear. No.
This is how they clear it now.
Unlucky. Anyway, I've just seen the corner flag girth over there. It's not great. Maybe they don't have it up north. I might be wrong. What they lack in corner flag girth, they gain in floodlight girth. Look at the size of this. Is it necessary? No. Do we like it? Of course. So as always, loads of you dared me to put you in the video. Hopefully you see your comment in here. On Eddie dared me to put Mum's spaghetti in the video. I'm one step ahead of you, mate. A couple of minutes ago, this lot have had their football fix. They want to beat the rush. Meanwhile, back row, it's rusty, full of random things. Thank you for reminding me. We're trying to tag Grimsby Town FC, but the stickers, they're soaking wet. And whose fault's that?
It's your fault.
Okay, well, at least I've had some luck. Mine also a little bit wet, but hopefully there's enough stick on there to... Following that, the full-time whistle goes. We come to realise that the surface we're trying to stick it to is not that great. Charlie's opted for a seat, a plastic seat. That'll do nicely. Of course, if you want to support the channel and spread the word, you can get tagging too by getting your stickers from yetbackagain.com. Just don't get them wet. And so following this result, Grimsby go top of the league. They are literally one spot away from the Football League again. Will they get there? I'm pretty sure they will. But for now, it's appreciation from the players to the fans and the fans to the players. And whilst we sit in the rush, should we rate this experience? I think we should. Let's. So we start things off with atmosphere. I was told good things about the Grimsby fans, and they were good. I think if the game had been a bit more of a closer one, back and forth, it keeps people on the edge of their seats. They're into it more passion is put across, but game was over in the first half, wasn't it, really? On another day, it might have been rocking. Today, it wasn't quite rocking, but it was still decent. I'm going to give it 4 stars. I think that's a fair assessment, right? You ain't got a clue, mate. If you sat in the pontoon, it'd be 5 stars. Next up, we're talking facilities, and these types of grounds are falling by the wayside. And who knows, many years from now, Grimsby may have a new home for themselves, but right now, it's full of imperfections and character, and I loved it. Don't forget the sea view as well. Same as atmosphere, we're going with 4 stars. Moving on, we've got food and drink. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was inundated with tweets with things like this. Grimsby Town were getting their plaudits, weren't they? This was obviously a different part of the ground, and I got to get the burger, didn't I? Now, the burger for me didn't look great, but it tasted great. The bun was like air with which allowed the burger to pull through in taste. Burger sauce on there was quite nice too, but I needed more, and I think if we'd got the double burger that I wanted, because I'm fat, maybe we'd be in the 5-star region, but at the moment for me, this was 4 stars. Finally, we're talking cost. Was it value for money? Now, 20 is plenty, 22, we paid a bit more, but for that, we've got some authentic football vibes. You know, you get those relaxation tapes, you get the beach or the rainforest. If they were doing a football version of that, take your microphones up to Grimsby. As I talk about this, that's not actually a bad idea. Can someone sort me out with some football relaxation tapes, please? Yeah, it wasn't the back and forth football game that we was after, but we did see some great football from Grimsby themselves. It wasn't perfect, but I don't feel hard done by at all. 4.5 stars for the cost of Grimsby Town. So all the 4s plus the half, that puts Grimsby Town on 16.5, but they've just been pipped, okay? Just been pipped. As you can see, the atmosphere was the same, 4 stars. I actually prefer Grimsby's ground, but I won't be forgetting that pie at Coventry, plus that last-minute winner. It was just a bit more on edge, but same score. Grimsby fans going to be happy with that one, I'm sure. Anyway, the rush has died down and we're now outside the ground. Unfortunately, I'm walking with a limp. My shoes are soaking wet and I've got blisters on both feet. Great. Don't worry, we're nearly back at the car. We're going to sit here for about half hour and just whack the heating on. But eventually we do get going, so if you enjoyed this one, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click that bell to be notified when a new video is out. And if you fancy a binge, check out the On The Road playlist. 90 different grounds in there, I believe. Obviously, keep getting your suggestions in on where we should go next. Until then, I've been Smiv, this is On The Road, and I will see you in the next one. There you go, a northern one. Happy?